My name is Vanessa Cervantes Sanchez, and we're in front of our new home that Habitat has built for us. I didn't think it was ever going to happen. I went to orientation, I guess it was back in September. So I was kind of nervous, kind of anxious, and filled out my application and sent it in, and they said, you're approved. And here we are.
Hi, my name is Gage Yeager, and I'm the Executive Director for Trinity Habitat for Humanity. I've been blessed to be with this organization for over 15 years. Habitat is a worldwide Christian ministry and the #1 home builder in the world. Our motivation and our success is as a result of our faith. The Bible tells us to love our neighbor and that faith without deeds is dead. I ask myself, and I challenge you to ask yourself, what do our actions say about our faith? And how exactly do we love our neighbor? Trinity Habitat is designed so that you can plug in and put your faith into action. Habitat creates long-term, generational solutions. Our actions are focused on outcomes. Neighborhoods transformed, families thriving. This is your call to action. In the words of John Donne, don't ask for whom the bell tolls, for it tolls for thee. What will you build?
My name is Leti Castañeda. We're here at my house. These are my boys. I have 5 boys. The process, at first I thought it was gonna be hard, and I actually thought it was just something, I didn't think it was true. I didn't think it was real. So when my sister tried to push me to, apply, I went through the process, got everything that I needed to get, got it organized, and they called me and said I was approved. And it was very surprising to me, and I was very happy, very happy.
I'm Bond Conway. I work with Sabre Holdings. Sabre got involved with Habitat ultimately because one of our key beliefs is to give back and to look at the needs of others, and more than just the corporate profit that is certainly important in the revenue and everything that drives a company, but we're not satisfied with just that aspect of the company. We want to be a company that shows that we care. If we can make a difference in the lives of others, that's a key thing from our top of our company on down that we want to be involved with.
Hi, I'm Doug Christensen. I'm the volunteer in the Cornerstone program for Habitat for Humanity. On this particular house, I'm assigned as the project manager, so it's my responsibility to help coach the volunteers through this process and build this house for our new homeowner, Raquel and Juan Portillo.
My name is Raquel Portillo, and I got involved with Habitat. I found out about the program through my brother-in-law and my sister-in-law because they went through the program. We just thought it was the best way to get a home of our own for our family. Well, of course, it was exciting, especially when we went to the first orientation. We hurried and gathered all our paperwork, and as soon as we had it, we called Rachel and told her we were ready to come in for application day. It was great talking with her, and she really put everything into perspective about what it would mean to be purchasing a home.
I personally have found reward in coming out here and seeing all the people that have just, there's too many people. We've had to turn away people, and I really wondered at first how much participation would we have. I thought as a project manager this would be a challenge, but I knew personally, you know what, if nobody else shows up, I'm gonna have a great time getting out here, knowing I'm making a difference in the lives of someone else, and my company is backing me in doing this. That alone was enough for me to want to come out and be a part of this. But when we started asking for different team leads to sign up and to form teams so that we could fill these shifts, we filled up every shift, and this is our 10th shift. We've now had over 200 people involved. By the time we're finished with this particular activity, We will have over 350 people involved with just this build.
It's a good time for everybody to let their hair down. You know, in the office there's a lot of stress, there's a lot of, you know, you got your ranking officials, you got things, you know, deadlines, things you got to do to get done. So it's nice to get away out of the office in a different environment, still work as a team. And, you know, there's a lot of people who have never done this. And so to put a hammer in their hand or even use a power saw that they've never done is quite an opportunity. You know, even when you get back to the office, people talk about this for a year. They look forward to it every year.
My name's Richard Craig. I'm currently the president of the board. Been on the board for 5 years now, been volunteering with Habitat for 15. It makes a real difference to me to be out here and build the homes and watch the faces of these owners as they see their lives and the life of their family change. There's nothing more profound than the impact that a home has on a family.
I got involved in Trinity Habitat because I was tired of renting. At the end of my lease, the rent would go up. I never knew what type of neighbors I would get. So I looked around and I came across a piece of paper with Trinity Habitat, and I went, made an appointment, and I was accepted. That was one of the most exciting days of my life. I knew that I was going to be a homeowner. I didn't know what to expect, what to think, but I knew that I had to put in hours. So in putting in my hours, I met many volunteers. Many of the volunteers that I met, many of them were school teachers or retired people, housewives. And at the end of the day, I would tell them thank you, and they would say to me, no, thank you. And I would look at them and they would go, thank you for letting us work on your home.
Working with other people was fun. That was really fun. It was a good experience, getting to know the people of Habitat, you know, the volunteers and stuff. Very good people. I loved working with everybody. You know, everybody was, you know, made you feel welcomed and appreciated.
I got involved with Habitat a little over 2 years ago when I was about to retire. I had a desk job, a management job for many years. I decided that when I retired, I wanted to get as far from that as possible. I went to a Habitat work site. I met the guys and said, I want to do this. So I got involved about 2 years ago. I've been working every week with them since.
Yeah, I'm Tim Norris. I'm a manager at operating budgets at BNSF Railway. I get a satisfaction about meeting the homeowners, the new homeowners, and sharing their stories and how they get into this. And it's a great opportunity for these people, and you know, to find out how that they get benefits and help, and how they also have got to get out here and swing hammers as well. And so, you know, I'm kind of giving back what I know and helping out.
Here you get to put your fingers into the work and you feel it and you see it. You get to see the family and you see the people in whose lives you're making a difference.
We're involved because it's an important mission. We think that, that helping our neighbors is why we do this.
Like I said, I could never give them back what they've given us. You know, they've given us all these memories that we're going to have in this home, and just the smiles on my kids' faces, and you know, they already call it their home.
I have the good fortune of participating in those delivery of the keys and the Bibles, and I tear up just as much as the homeowner often does, because you see their whole family there. You get a sense of the impact that you're having on the family and what this means to them. And there's not just one there, you know, you see 15 at each dedication, so it's a great time.
The day that I received my key to enter my home was the highlight of my life. When I unlocked the door and I went in and I looked around and I said, it's official. I am officially a homeowner. I have a home. That took me to a place that I hadn't ever been in my life. Trinity Habitat made it possible for me to achieve that American dream.